people, it is your girl Kiana and welcome back to another video. 2023 is flying by, is it not? Girl, are we really about to go into winter? Yes, we are. Fall was very brief here. I enjoy those mild temps, a little bit brisk. I enjoyed that, but now we are freezing. Okay, so I wasn't expecting Georgia, especially around the Augusta area, to get this cold, but girl, was I sadly mistaken. But that is okay, because around this time, of course, I like to visit some of my heavy hitters, and I do have some new items that I want to show you guys. Actually, it's more like, I don't think I ever actually showed you any of these things on this channel apart from the Bath and Body Works stuff. Y'all know I had to throw Bath and Body Works stuff in at any chance I get, okay? So I have a few fine fragrance mints that I am pulling out because I need to dust it off, girl. You already know that in previous videos I have mentioned these, and you know I love them. So that is what this is about. These are my winter fragrances that I cannot wait to dust off and get it to popping, okay? So let's go ahead and jump right on into them. Okay, so for my Bath and Body Works Divas, you know I'm gonna get you first. So starting out with my fine fragrance mist, I had to throw in Snowflakes and Cashmere because guys, you guys know I love this fragrance. I am in love with that caramel woods note. So this has vanilla cashmere, of course, cashmere, okay? It also has caramel woods and then frosted clementine. You get a lot of the woody, but you definitely get vanilla and a little splash of citrus. It's not doing too much. It's just enough for me, but baby, the caramel woods, I am in love. If you did not get a chance to get it for Body Care Day, which they do have it out in new packaging, no, your girl was not going to get the new packaging. I am not necessarily one that loves to get every release they come out with in different packaging. I just cannot do it. It's just not cost effective for me. But I was close. But nonetheless, if you didn't get a chance to get it for Body Care Day, I am almost certain they will have this on sale for semi-annual sale. So get your nose on it. The next one is kind of hit or miss, y'all. And it's either you love it or you hate it. But I am one of those ones that she gonna always be in rotation. And that is Dollia. They retired her and brought her back, honey. And yes, she smells the same to me. Argue with me or not, to me she smells the same. Now in this, the star of the show for me is that pear and that praline note, okay? It is stunning, but yes, she is a nice tonka bean fragrance. I love everything about it. It's warm and it's cozy. To me, it really amplifies in colder weather, so it is so appropriate. Put it in your rotation, sis. Again, same thing goes. If you didn't pick it up for Body Care Day, definitely consider getting your nose on it for the low for semi-annual sale. So again, that is Dahlia. Now, this next one, y'all, it took me a minute to get used to. Now, this is not necessarily out now, so if you are a collector of everything Bath and Body Works, I'm sure either you have the candle, which still applies, honey, or you have this body care. I am definitely going to say dust the top off that thing, sis, and pull it out. And that is Sugar Snickerdoodle. Smells just like a Sugar Snickerdoodle, okay? There's no description needed for this. If you've ever smelled a sugar cookie covered in cinnamon and nutmeg, that is a Snickerdoodle, sis. That is what this smells like. So definitely, if you have it in your arsenal, sis, this is the time to pull it out. I love it. Of course, I would love to be unwrapped for Christmas. Yes, my husband is a gourmand lover. Gourmand. So yes, I'm probably going to throw this on around Christmas Eve, so Santa can come down the chimney. The next one, which is probably my favorite sort of vanilla, y'all. My favorite sort of vanilla. Kill me for it. It is what it is. And that's Fireside Flurries. Y'all know how much I raved about this fragrance. Y'all know I raved about this fragrance because it is everything. It does have a lavender note in it. To me, it's not overpowering at all. But it has toasted marshmallows, pink lavender, and cashmere woods. That's the top off if you got her in your arsenal too, sis. Love it. Okay, so the next and final Bath and Body Works fine fragrance mist is wrapped in vanilla, honey. When I tell you this fragrance took the Bath and Body Works community by storm, completely off guard. Dare I say that this is the most perfect vanilla that Bath and Body Works has released? Honey, if you didn't get your hands on it, the next time it comes out, you need to be the first one throwing it in your bag, okay? I tell you no lie. This is rich. It is decadent. It is like a velvety, creamy vanilla, and you gotta have it if you are a vanilla lover. You just got to. In this, soft vanilla. I'm gonna say that's the whole lie. This is vanilla bomb, okay? Velvet sugar, chantilly cream. That is what you have in this fragrance, which adds to the creaminess of this vanilla. Smells so good. Vanilla extract, fluffy, creamy, marshmallowy, all of that into one. I love it. It's all on my hands, girl. Girl, it's all on my hands. I don't know, y'all. I was thinking about bringing that Snickerdoodle out, but girl, what you say? How about I mix wrapped in vanilla with sugar Snickerdoodle? Mr. Henderson, what you think about that? Okay, guys, so that is it for my Bath and Body Works Fine Fragrance Mist. Moving on to my perfumes. Okay, the first one, y'all. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this caught me completely off guard. I was shopping around TJ Maxx. Actually, no, I was in Marshall's, and we were going to the cash wrap. In my Marshalls, they have moved all of the eau de parfums, all of the fragrances up to the front next to the cash wrap. Okay, so I saw this and I was like, okay, I didn't know that Sand and Fog actually made fragrances other than candles. Okay, so yes, your girl is brand new. For those who know it, yay, yay, yay for you, but I did not know it. Okay, but I saw this eau de parfum oil, and this is Jasmine and Cedarwood, and girl, when I tell you this Jasmine and Cedarwood is everything, I tell you everything to me. It is giving me Trader Joe's Brazilian nut cream. I honestly feel like you can pair this to go with either the Sol de Janeiro or the Trader Joe's, and it will go amazingly well. When I wore it, I smell myself all day. And honey, why was this $12.99? What? $12.99? Throw it in the bag. It's very sweet, and that's what I'm saying. It's giving me the Trader Joe's Brazilian nut cream. It's giving me Sol de Janeiro vibes, and it's just Jasmine and Cedarwood. It's got to be something else in this. Oh my gosh, this fragrance, girl, and it lasts. For $12.99, I should have got another one, but you know what? Sharing is caring. I do not want to go and hoard fragrances, but this is good. If you have not tried this, throw it in the bag. Throw it in the bag. For $12.99, you can't beat it. Okay, so we are making quick work of these fragrances, honey. So the next fragrance that I have is Kylie Vanilla Royale Sugar Patchouli. Isn't that a mouthful, girl? I have had this fragrance for quite some time now, and if I'm being honest, this is one of those fragrances that I had to let marinate. I had to let it sit for a minute for me to really sense all of those notes and really vibe with the fragrance, to be honest with you. Because this is a patchouli bomb, and then it's a oud note in it, and it carries, honey. When I say carries, this is a very intense perfume. So if you are a gourmand lover and you are out there and you're shopping around looking for something that's gourmand, like super gourmand, this is definitely not up your alley. But if you are like me that loves nice, creamy, sweet, woody notes, then you would appreciate this fragrance, especially if you like Vanilla 28. Vanilla 28 is the gourmand lover. This is a nice take on a gourmand, but has woody elements in it to balance it out if you don't like so much sweet. So you definitely have sugar patchouli. It is definitely sugary. You have vanilla in this fragrance. You do have a oud note. And when I say that oud note is ouding, y'all, if I'm being real, when I sprayed this fragrance initially, when I got it, I couldn't wait. I ripped the packaging off and I sprayed it immediately, and that oud carried me out the room, okay? So I'm going to have to tell you the truth. I have to kind of let oud sit for a little bit. I am scared as hell of ouds, y'all, because that's kind of like one of those elevated fragrance notes, and I'm not quite there yet. You know what I mean? And honestly, if I'm being real, My husband is pretty much like me too when it comes to oud. It can be overbearing if it's not necessarily done the right way. But I was so excited that Mona actually toned it down a little bit with that vanilla in it, and I absolutely adore this. You also have brown sugar, and then you get creme brulee, and then there's golden rum. I don't necessarily get a strong rum note in this one, but I can tell you that the longer you wear the fragrance, when it starts to transition and then kind of dry down, you get a lot of the vanilla that kind of balances everything else out. And I love this fragrance. I love this fragrance now. Again, I had to let it marinate, but I love this fragrance, and I cannot wait to rock her for winter. I think she's going to perform very well in the cold months. Love it. The next one is Kylie again. Y'all know how I love my Kylie fragrances. No stranger to this channel, sis. I love a good Kylie fragrance. And this one is Invite Only. Now, this is a amber bomb, y'all. A amber bomb. You definitely have a sweet element in it, and a cherry. So there's a black cherry note in it. You also have some honey. You definitely have a little bit of patchouli, but the amber far outweighs the patchouli note because it sits all the way in the back for me. But if I am being honest, you smell amber first. I feel like the amber should also be in the top note when it's only at the bottom, but this is an ambery bomb. So if you like ambery fragrances that lean a little bit sweet, not too sweet at all, you are going to love this. This is a nice woody fragrance, and I cannot wait, honey. I cannot wait to throw her in my rotation for winter. She is going to be so stunning in the colder months. I cannot. I love it. Now this next one, definitely gourmands appropriate for my gourmand babies, okay? That is Vanilla Sky. Honey, the cappuccino note in this Vanilla Sky. Oh, your girl loves a good coffee note. I do, especially when it's creamy, lactonic, and then of course you have that cappuccino feel in it. I love this fragrance. It shines again in the colder months. Honey, let's just say this. Let me tell you a story. Baby, I had just gotten this fragrance, and it was about 2 years ago. I had just gotten this fragrance, and I went to a work event. I didn't think that I sprayed it on heavy at all. I'm lying, y'all. I be spraying the hell out of my fragrances. But it is what it is. For me, for work events, I don't be wanting to choke anybody out. So I thought that I was being rather, I would say frugal with my spraying, okay? I was being very light-handed. In my opinion, I was being very light-handed. I didn't want to, again, choke anybody out, offend anybody. So I kind of hit my pressure points, and I left. It was in the winter. I ended up going into the restroom and coming out, going back into our training room. And when I tell you, this lady followed me all the way to the training room and said, "Do you know that you left the sweetest trail?" The sweetest trail. I knew it had to be you. I knew it had to be you because there was no one else in the bathroom with me. And then when I came out, I saw you turning the corner. And I had to come and ask you what that was. And I was like, girl, Skylar. So that is Skylar Vanilla Sky. So, so good. And honey, it smells so nice when you wear her with Snowflakes and Cashmere. Doodle. Try it and thank me later. Thank me later. If you want to be gobbled up and sopped up like a biscuit, you gotta try that combo. Okay? So that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you will be rocking for the winter. And of course, if you got any recommendations of anything new that I need to get this nose on, let me know in the comments. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.